I said it before and I'm saying it again, that any political party that thinks that it is going to single-handedly liberate Uganda is wrong. It is going to take the effort of all Ugandans. I am happy that we are having a conversation with various political parties from the opposition, and yes, many members from within the ruling party who are progressive and want a better Uganda. However, I also want to note, like I said in the beginning, that I did come into this as a politician because I was not, and I still don't want to be identified as a politician. I would rather be identified as a musician that is cautious enough to want to play a part in the liberation of this country. So I am convinced that we must take it a notch higher and move it from just the politicians to the people. And not just a section of the people, but all the people. If the people of Uganda liberate themselves, never again will a single person will ever come up and claim that liberation. We are held hostage. We are held hostage by President Museveni because he constantly reminds us that he hunted his animal and now he's eating his animal. So we cannot believe in another liberator, be it an individual or an organization. Yes. We have to believe in it as the people of Uganda, so that if anybody in the future ever comes up to claim that he liberated us, we shall always remind him or her that we liberated ourselves. I also want to thank you for the contribution that you put. Ladies and gentlemen, let me also take this opportunity to inform or remind you that there has been a narrative back home from the state claiming that me and my other friends and all the people of Uganda that are agitating for their freedom are actually being funded by foreign forces. I don't receive no money from nobody, and as a matter of fact, ever since they blocked my performances, my shows, I am broke. So I don't take your contributions for granted. That guarantees another shirt for me to wear. I mean, I've worn this shirt for so long. I'm trying to many of you guys know it. It guarantees airtime, it guarantees data on my phone. And yes, many of the activists are being arrested. And for those that are being bailed out, it has been so much money levied upon us for bail. Bail fees, 1 million plus. And when they arrest us, they don't detain us within the capital city. They detain us and charge us 300 or 400 kilometers away from the capital city. We always struggle to go there. We always struggle to put food on the table. And yes, we want this struggle to be by fellow Ugandans. So we welcome all the assistance that comes from you, ladies and gentlemen, because this is supposed to be a genuinely homegrown liberation struggle by ourselves, for ourselves. My sister asked me if I still have faith in the parliament. I know that in every democracy there must be a parliament. Although in our parliament is increasingly becoming more or less a talk show. Because many decisions that are made are actually made in the NRM caucus. I just introduced to Parliament for rubber stamping. But I also know that the Parliament is a critical platform for us to continue raising the voices. When I went to Parliament, I knew that that was not just going to be the solution. But maybe many people in Uganda listen to me with respect because I'm actually a honorable member of Parliament. So we continue to try to use every platform to forward the cause. My brother from Africa asked me that we continue talking about freedom, but does that freedom continue include the LGBT people. I'd like to say that right now in Uganda, all of us are slaves. The gun is the master and the citizen is a slave. And when we say people power, we're agitating for freedom of all of us as Ugandans. My sister asked me that after being announced as a terrorist group, what guarantee do I give them that I won't get arrested? I'm sorry, I cannot give you any guarantee. Anything can be expected from the state in Uganda. I mean, I just went to Arua to campaign for my friend, and I ended up being tortured and being detained in the military facility and being framed with the possession of machine guns and everything. So anything can be expected in Uganda. But I also know that the people of Uganda are standing with us. I am convinced that people power is stronger than people in power. And in this case, the struggle for freedom is not just limited to the people of Uganda or the people of East Africa or Africa, but all right-thinking people across the world. So I'm going back home. The rest will be details. My brother asked me how I deal with the illusion of democracy. Exposure, and more exposure, in my opinion, is the solution. The state in Uganda has been posing as a democratic state for the last 32 years. Where people that dare to raise different opinions have been met with brutal force. In Uganda, it is becoming increasingly clear that exposing the crime is equal or even worse than committing the crime. Although the state poses as a democracy, the reality is continuously being exposed. So keep your camera on and keep your eyes wide open, and then the world will see the reality. It will see the difference between what is being state managed and what is real. In my opinion, that's the solution, but I believe there are many other solutions, ladies and gentlemen. These are just the humble opinions from me. And I believe there are more opinions that if we continue, adding our minds together, there's quite so much that we can, come up with. Yeah. Another sister suggested that we build capacity. I agree with you. I don't even have a comment. I agree with you. We need to continue building capacity from all angles, from all fronts. And finally, there's a brother who suggested that Bobi can't fight alone. I cannot fight alone. I can't. We have to do this together. It is not about me. It is about all of us. It is about ourselves, our children, and our children's children. Only that we find ourselves at a more critical time. I realize that this is a turning point of our history, and we must not lose this opportunity as the people of Uganda to turn our country and put it on the right path. I thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for the monetary contributions, and yes, we need them and we appreciate them. Thank you very much.
Can I just say something quickly? Ugandans living here, many of us are dual citizens. We're both Ugandan citizens and American citizens. Please go to your congressman or your congresswoman. Make noise. We live right here in Washington, D.C. There's something that we can do. Everyone has a congressman, a congresswoman, a community board. your local community organizations. We need to make noise about what's happening in our country. I came here as a teenager. I'd love to go home. I just went home recently to bury my grandmother. But what I do know is that my sisters and my brothers and my cousins, they don't live like I live here. So we have to use your citizenship. Also go and vote. We are here, right here in Washington, D.C. There's no reason to stay home. I don't know the young man's name who said, when we come for events, show up, come for events. So please, go to your congressman, go to your community board, do something. You can make noise. So if you want to get politically involved in your community, please let me know. It's just time for us to act. We as the Ugandan diaspora have so much power and we need to use it. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Honorable. Do you have time for more questions? I don't know how you looking time-wise. I was told you have a flight to catch. Can we still take a few more questions? Okay. Just a moment.
For those who don't know me, I'm quite a veteran here. I start way back from Amin's time. And one of the critical people who helped us during Amin when we were agitating with the late Kaira, whom 7 killed, by the way, and no one has ever been found, we contacted the religious organization. One of the most important person was Bishop Walker. Some of you may know, and he was quite influential. So on top of what she's saying, contact the bishops, the Muslim clerics, the Catholic clerics, because they have access to your politician. And unknown to you, politicians go, kowtowing to these very influential people. So that's all I'm trying to say. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I want to give an opportunity to one of our elders in the community. He's been patient, and I think we should give him an opportunity to speak. Thank you, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, Your Honor, I stand here and you sit there. But, Uganda is a very religious country. You are sitting there, I am standing here. If it weren't God to have moved you to the seat, to have moved you from the seat, which your driver sat in, you'll be dead. And on that point, I want you, that whatever we do refer that what we do to God. Amen. And not only that, Uganda is a religious country, and we had so many martyrs. We don't want to die in martyrs, but we want to die normally. I thank you for being here. I thank you for what you have done. But I have a little note on what I'm saying. This young lady, can you stand up, please? Excuse me, can you stand up? Sit down now. That's my wife. Mr. Kaira took the hand of that lady and gave her to me as a wife. And we've been moving for 40 years. In reference to that, what I want to mean, Kaira died, unfortunately, and murdered. And his case has been hidden. We are lucky you are here today, and you are going to be here tomorrow. And with the prayer to promote these people, you're going to be home. And agitate some more.
Right, agitate.
So what I want to say again, Kaira's case has never been brought to the face. Has never been. And they have been hiding it. And I decided to stay here because Mr. Museveni stood face to me and wanted to eliminate me. So what I'm trying to invite and to recommend to you, don't give up. And can we answer? People power? Our power?
People power.
You hear those people? So stay with the struggle, and we'll be behind you.
Okay, we'll have a question from a young lady.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Honorable, for coming, for spending time with us. We pray God grant you long life to really realize dreams of many Ugandans. You have talked about many challenges.